Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are here at Universal Studios Orlando and we are just days away from Halloween Horror Nights. So today we're gonna pop inside the park and check out all of the displays, the scare zones, and the merchandise because we're literally like, I think 3 days away from Halloween Horror Nights. Now, before we get into this video, I just wanna say I will not be attending this year. I'm not the biggest fan of being scared or the jump scares. But I do want to give a shout out to other creators who you can follow along and watch them go to Halloween Horror Nights, or if you're interested in knowing more about the event, you can follow them because I'm not too knowledgeable on this event. So I just want to make that very clear. I'm just here to check out some of the little displays that they have around the park. Now, my favorite person that you should be following when it comes to Halloween Horror Nights is Losh TV. I'm gonna leave all of his info in the description down below. When I think of Halloween Horror Nights, I think of him. He is the king of HHN. And another person who I'm really enjoying watching lately is Vincent Vision. He is fantastic. So follow those accounts if you want to know more about Halloween Horror Nights. Now with that said, let's head inside the park and live our most magical life. When you first get to the gates of Universal, you can see they have their banner up. It says Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights, select nights, September 2nd through October 31st. And then they have the banners all along the different pillars there. And I love that they use like this rustic fencing to hold up the banners. It is so cool. Of course, it would start to rain as soon as I get into the park. This has been my luck lately with vlogging. Every time I come out to vlog, it starts to rain and it just sucks so much. But that's not gonna ruin our day. It is time to check out all of the different scare zones here at Universal. And I see one coming up. So we are coming up on our first scare zone. This is, I think, the main one, or at least the one you go to first, because I know we have some more over there, but we're gonna make our way this way. And then you can see it's like some pumpkins. So I think this might be a pumpkin patch. Oh my God, this rain is literally killing the vibe right now. But wow, that is huge. Oh my God, and so much detail in that. Look at that, guys. How neat. I stopped really quick to pull over to get out of the rain, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna lighten up. So let's just continue with our vlog. And we have some more pumpkin stuff going on. I'm gonna try to refrain from using the words cute and adorable because there's nothing cute or adorable about Halloween Horror Nights. It is meant to literally terrify you. Look at all of these amazing pumpkins along this mesh kind of wiring thing. Very cool. Very, very cool. Not cute at all, but cool, I must say. Well, look at all of these delicious little treats. I'm sure they're poisoned by whoever is running Halloween Horror Nights this year, but it's nice. It's interesting. I'll give it that. Very interesting. Now, I will say I'm not attending Halloween Horror Nights, but it doesn't mean I'm not excited because for the people who are like mega fans of this event, I'm getting excited just watching them get excited for it. And based off of what I'm seeing so far, it seems like this event is going to be bananas. Pun fully intended. Oh wow, so this is where Donkey used to do his meet and greet, and you can kind of see they ripped down the exterior of it. I wonder what's gonna happen here. I think it's another like cafe kind of, or a eating spot that's gonna be themed, but I'm not sure. We'll keep that in mind as, you know, the year progresses. And right across, it looks like we have our first Halloween Horror Nights menu up. They have this like Voodoo Brewed beer, which I've heard really bad things about it. People do not like that at all. But here is just a look at the menu and some of the offerings this year. They've also set up all of these barricades. So I believe there's going to be a haunted house back here. And then this is where it's going to queue up. Wow, they used a lot of space, which means this event is going to be jam-packed. Right across from Transformers, they have more food booths, more of that like brewed beer that I was telling you guys about that is really disgusting. And then they have these like little haunted houses that look really, really cool. It's giving like Poltergeist vibes, or maybe The Ring. Is that the Ring girl in the center there? This is the menu, and this really caught my eye. It is the No Chance in Hell PB&J. It is a fried peanut butter and jelly, hot maple syrup, and chili flakes. That sounds interesting. Like, but not interesting in a bad way. Interesting in like a I would try that. I really would try that. But the price is so insane. I wonder how big that is. And here in the Transformers queue, they kind of cut off the portion. And then they do this with Mardi Gras as well. This is where you can find all of the beverages sold to Halloween Horror Nights. I love stopping here on the Mardi Gras festivities because you can get literally everything in just one spot. Every liquor libation you want. So here is the menu for the trick-or-treat booth. And then this also caught my eye, the Haunted Horseshoe. Open-faced burger on garlic Texas toast with jalapeno. Oh my gosh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? It kind of looks like a breakfast sandwich more than a burger, but you can kind of see the patty just right there. And then what is this? Is it like soup and corn and popcorn? That is something I am not into. When you make your way back here towards the Jimmy Fallon ride, I believe this is where another haunted house is going to be, I believe, right next door to the Tribute store. And then they also have another booth. I believe this is where you can get a lot of your drinks just right here. Very, very cool. And here is where you can find the Tribute store. Now, I do believe the Tribute store will be open all day long, even if you're not attending the Halloween Horror Nights festivities. You can still check out the Tribute store during the day, I believe. Please do not quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I visited the Tribute store last year during the day. And right down this street is where you're gonna find more food booths all along this little road. Kind of the same setup as they do for Mardi Gras. Very cool. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to have these open during the day. I really doubt it. I don't remember from last year, but I don't think they're gonna have these open during the day. I think these are like special items if you have a ticket for Halloween Horror Nights. But look at that cute little candy cord. I think that's the cutest thing here. And then other than that, everything else is gonna be absolutely terrifying. And it's such a bummer, the Mummy is still closed. Now, they did say late August, and we're only like, we have one more day in August, and it's still not open. So I'm just like, what is going on? Are they gonna wait till Halloween Horror Nights kicks off to open this? Now, this is something I'm excited to check out. It is the Meats Locker. I saw this on Twitter. Now, it is food themed to like packaged meat, which is insane. I believe that's like Rice Krispie treat and different forms of like, you know, candies. I think that might be like a gelatin or something, but very cool. Let's head down here and see what it looks like. Now, this area feels so well themed. You can see like the meat area right here. Look at this. I guess it's a kitchen to cook all of the treats for Halloween Horror Nights, but how cool is that? You guys know I am a stickler for theming, and this just really hit the nail on the head. This is fantastic. It's giving very meatpacking district New York, which I love. I'm obsessed with this. This is incredible. And I think you enter from this side, so we might have come in through the wrong side, but they are offering a lot in this area. So here is another food truck offering. Again, the same gross beer, but they have this like mac and cheese bowl with this sausage fingers in that. How interesting does that look? Oh man, that looks like it'll send me straight to the bathroom, and I will be taking a very spooky dookie here at Universal. God, now it's raining even worse. This sucks, and we still have almost more than half the park to cover still. Jesus. But we are making our way to our next scare zone area. I believe this has a lot to do with like witches, covens, spells. I believe that's kind of the consensus on this area. Is that the right word to use there? I don't know. You know, we make up our own words here on the channel, but I'm going to show you guys right now because this is very spooky ooky dooky right here. And here is the area. A lot of vines. Ooh, that is terrifying. Can you imagine walking up this beautiful little road and then just something popping out through there? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This event is so not for me. I'm a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party kind of doll. So this is just so terrifying to me. And then they have this stage here. And I did see on Twitter that they do like live sacrifices here, right on this stage, which I wouldn't mind watching, but I would watch it from home. Like watching it here, it seems more terrifying in person, but very cool. You can see all of like the emblems on the rocks, and it's giving me like Doctor Strange vibes, like Wanda about to kill somebody kind of situation here. And it looks like that's it for this area. God, I really hope that my microphone is waterproof, because if not, We will find out by the next vlog. Now we're here by King's Cross, which I believe is the safe zone. I don't think they do any Halloween Horror Nights-esque things here. This is a nice little break before you enter the next scare zone area. So for those of you who are attending and need a break from all the ghouls and goblins, I think this might be your safe zone. I am now seeing some more Halloween Horror Night stuff. Now, if you guys remember from last year, if you've been around that long, the Good Guy doll. This is what my nightmares are fueled by. The Chucky was my first ever horror film that I watched, and this terrifies me. And oh, as you can see, it's a photo booth opportunity. Very cool. And then they also have another food booth, but they don't have their menus up just yet. But I think this tends to be kind of like a dessert location, so I feel like that's what might be coming here. Not 100% sure though. So here at one of the kiosks by the Coca-Cola store, they have a bunch of Halloween Horror Night stuff. They have more t-shirts here, and then they also have glasses. They have a photo frame for you to put your favorite picture you took from Halloween Horror Nights. They have lanyards and wallets. Nice. Seems like they have a lot of stuff this year. They got a pin. Wow. Oh, sorry. That is so bad. Look at that pin. Very cool. And then they also have a keychain as well. They're also doing little halo flowers for your head. And then they have like the Day of the Dead t-shirts, which are really cool. And check out this jean jacket back here. Look how cool this is. Very cute. That is so cute. Look at Casper. Look how happy he looks. Another one of the only smiling faces you'll see here at Halloween Horror Nights. Oh wow. Oh, okay. They have a little backpack, which feels like pretty cheap, I'm not gonna lie. It feels very cheap compared to like Loungeflies. That feels, I'm not gonna lie, that feels awful. I'm really impressed with the merchandise they have for Halloween Horror Nights this year. And I like that they scatter it around in some of the kiosks throughout the park. I love that. I love any opportunity to find merchandise. I don't like when they put it in one area and then it's just a mob to get, you know, the thing that you want. Wild. From just what I've seen so far, I do believe this is going to be the most terrifying Halloween Horror Night ever. I think last year we were still in the midst of the pandemic, so you couldn't really get too scared because everything was behind plexiglasses, I believe. I think that's how it was last year. And then this is the first year back since the pandemic, so I feel like, you know, the guns are fully loaded, the scare actors are really hyped about scaring people, the people attending are super excited. I've seen nothing but Halloween Horror Nights updates all over my Twitter, so I think this year's gonna be great. Well, let's head inside the Quickie Mart because I do know that they have a Simpsons Halloween t-shirt and I definitely want to check it out. And here it is as soon as you walk in, and it glows in the dark. How cool is that? That's so cute. And I believe this is $28. Yep, $28. Cute, very cute. As you exit Springfield, we hit another booth, which is themed to Child's Play, Chucky, and something caught my eye, this Dirty Valentine for $15. That is insane, and it's made with Amsterdam Vodka. For those of you drinkers out there, know that this is the cheapest form of vodka you can ever purchase. Like, it will give you the worst hangover, and for $15, that's what the bottle actually costs. I think the bottle costs around $16 at your local liquor store. That's insane. That is insane. Now let's make our way towards the ET because I do believe a lot more food booths will be back here, just like these. It kind of seems like there's a lot of the same foods everywhere, and definitely that weird voodoo beer I keep seeing. But let's go check it out. Look at this food booth. It looks like a church almost with the stained glass windows on the top there. Very cool. And let's take a look at the menu. They have garlic Philly cheesesteak. Okay, that sounds good for $10.99. That's not bad. And then this I did see on Twitter as well. It's like the Mummy's tapestry cookie thing, which I wouldn't mind trying. It looks great, and it looks like it has those like nice reflects of gold in it. And then for drinks, White Claws, Bud Light, nothing too special. one thing I wish I was trying, which only comes for Halloween Horror Nights, is the pizza fries that everybody always talks about. And you can find them right here next to SpongeBob SquarePants. You can find all of like your delicious fry things right here, and I would love to give those a try. But unfortunately, I am not attending this year. So hopefully I can find someone with a ticket and they can just run them out to me at City Walk and I can give them a go. Oh God, we're coming up on the next scare zone. This is terrifying because I already saw a scarecrow, and I don't do clowns, scarecrows, or the Chucky doll. Those are my top 3 fears, and anything that has like a country setting, like a cabin in the woods or like at a barn or something, literally gives me nightmares. But look at that outhouse. I just know something's coming out of there. This is nightmare fueled right here. Guys, look at these scarecrows just posted up right here. These are just like props, and look how terrifying they are. Can you only imagine what the scare actors are going to look like? Honestly, horrifying. This is so horrifying. I will say though, it is perfectly themed. Like, it looks incredible. You could see the barn way in the distance there. Super cool. This is going to be probably the scariest area here at Halloween Horror Nights. Now that I'm seeing all of the displays up, it's giving me like a little bit of curiosity to maybe try the event. But I don't know. I would have to go alone too, because Tony is also like not into any of this kind of ghoulatry. You know, he believes this is the perfect time for the killer to come and get you. He is also a fan of like the Disney-friendly Halloween. He's not really into like being scared. But I don't know, I'm a little curious. Maybe if I can find some friends to go with, maybe then I'll attend. But me, out here alone in these streets, absolutely not. This Day of the Dead food booth is so vibrant and fun and colorful. I'm really into this. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce some of the things on this menu, but that premium cocktail for $17, it's literally making me shake. Like, I am shaking at that price right there. That is insane. And then here goes some of the foods you can pause to read. But the food prices, not too bad. That's not too bad. That's reasonable. But oh, it's $17 because it comes in a souvenir cup. All right, I take that back. I take that back. My bad, my bad. Oh my God, but I am so obsessed. How beautiful is this? This is gorge. A perfect photo opportunity right here. And again, the colors are so vibrant and beautiful. I love this. This is so cute. This is where I would hang out for Halloween Horror Nights. Staying very far away from this like barnyard scare zone and just hanging out right here, getting as many libations as possible. And here in Battery Park is where you're gonna find another booth where they have a bunch of libations, and I believe this one's themed to The Weeknd. Oh, and there it is. Yep, The Weeknd. Save your tears. Very cool. And the souvenir cup, $15 here. I cannot believe that. But there goes the menu. You can pause to read. And now I believe this is our last scare zone, and I think it's a cemetery, which is also another one of my top fears. I'm terrified of death. I'm terrified of ghosts. This is literally nightmares. My nightmares come to life. Wow, oh, look at that. You could hide right in there, and the killer will get you. He will get you good. And again, another little scary hiding zone, but just to circle around, look at that. Look how well themed these are. Look at the detail of the brick. The brick almost looks like as hard as a real brick, which I think it's just like, yeah, plastic, but amazing. Literally so amazing. Now we're gonna head inside Five and Dime because I do see some Halloween Horror Nights merchandise right here as soon as you walk in. Oh, look at that hoodie. Very, very cool. I like that. How much is this? I like hoodies that don't have a lot going on them, so that way you can wear them whenever. I hate really, really busy t-shirts like that. I'm not the biggest fan of. And that is 65 doll hairs. Holy cannoli. And they do have the candles. Now I do love stopping and smelling the different candles that they have. Let's just try one today. This one is Dark Cider Spells. Let's see. Okay, I like that. Me and this candle are very similar. We're both very fruity. Okay friends, so that is going to do it for our time here at Universal Studios. I had a great time checking out all of the Halloween Horror Nights displays. If you are attending the Halloween Horror Nights, drop a comment below and let me know how excited you are or how terrified you are, because I would be so terrified based off of what I've seen today. It looks like it's going to be a fantastic event, and I wish all of you who are attending the best of luck. Now with that said, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also turn on your bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a brand new video. You can follow me on all social media platforms at BelloKevy. And as always, I love you for watching, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye. Hey there friend, just because the video's over doesn't mean the magic has to end. Click here or here to keep living your most magical life. And don't forget to subscribe.